Yo, what's good, basketball fans? Welcome back to Game Insider. It's August 12th, 2025, and the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia is straight up delivering. We're in the thick of the quarterfinal qualification round, and today we're diving deep. 15 minutes of pure hoops talk. We're breaking down standout player performances, some spicy controversies, team insights, and, yeah, a little bit of yapping. Because that's how we roll. So, grab your popcorn, hit that like button, and let's get into the FIBA Asia Cup action. Let's kick things off with the players who are stealing the show in Jeddah. The FIBA Asia Cup is a stage for both veterans and rising stars, and we've seen some absolute ballers light it up. First up, let's talk about Justin Brownlee from GILAS Pilipinas. This guy is the heart and soul of the Philippine squad. In their must-win game against Iraq on August 9th, Brownlee was a straight-up leader, carrying Gilas to a 66-57 victory to keep their quarter-final hopes alive. And right now, in their ongoing quarter-final qualification game against Saudi Arabia, last update at 1:26 a.m. Manila time, fourth quarter, 8:17 left, Gilas was up 64-60, and Brownlee was cooking. He dropped a clutch three-point play, and combined for 21 points with teammate Kevin Quiambao by halftime. The dude's a naturalized Filipino star, and his ability to take over games is unreal. Now, let's get to the latest match updates and game points from Jeddah. The group phase ran from August 5th to 10th, and we've got some fire results to unpack. Here's the rundown. On August 5th, New Zealand smoked Iraq 100-78 in Group D. Jordan outlasted India 91-84 in overtime for Group C. China edged Saudi Arabia 90-88, and Chinese Taipei pulled off a huge upset over Gilas Pilipinas 95-87 in Group D. August 6th saw Australia crush South Korea 97-61, Japan blow out Syria 99-68, Iran handle Guam 70-52, and Lebanon edge Qatar 84-80. On August 7th, China dominated India 100-69, Chinese Taipei beat Iraq 87-60. New Zealand topped Gilas 94-86, and Saudi Arabia outlasted Jordan 77-73. August 8th had South Korea over Qatar 97-83, Iran over Japan 78-70, Australia over Lebanon 83-80, and Guam over Syria 82-73. On August 9th, Gilas bounced back, beating Iraq 66-57, Saudi Arabia crushed India 84-59, China rolled Jordan 90-68, and New Zealand thrashed Chinese Taipei 118-78. August 10th brought Australia smashing Qatar 110-82 and Japan routing Guam 102-63. Results for South Korea versus Lebanon and Syria versus Iran from August 10th are still pending. Now the big one, the quarter-final qualification round. Yesterday, August 11th, Jordan faced Iraq and New Zealand took on Saudi Arabia, but we're still waiting on those scores. Today, August 12th, it's crunch time. The Philippines versus Saudi Arabia game is ongoing. Last update had Gilas leading 64-60 with 8:17 left in the fourth quarter. The winner faces Australia tomorrow, so it's a must-win. Also today, Lebanon's battling Guam, and Japan's taking on Qatar. Check FIBA.basketball for the latest scores. Next, we've got Kevin Quiambao, another Gilas standout. This young gun dropped 7 points in the first quarter alone against Saudi Arabia, and had a plus 116 plus-minus in the third. That's the kind of impact that turns heads. Quiambao's versatility, scoring, playmaking, and hustle makes him a name to watch as Gilas fights for a quarter-final spot. Then there's Junmar Fajardo, the big man anchoring the paint for the Philippines. He's been hitting jumpers and locking down defense, making key stops in crunch time. And don't sleep on AJ Edu, who threw down a monster two-handed dunk in the second quarter against Saudi. That play had the crowd going wild. On the Saudi Arabia side, Abdurrahman is absolutely on fire. He's got 23 points, including 4 of 7 from 3 by the third quarter in that same game. This guy's shooting is keeping Saudi in the fight, and his ability to stretch the floor is a problem for defenses. Pair him with Al Suwailam, who's dominating the paint with 15 points, and Saudi's got a legit 1-2 punch. The home crowd's feeding off their energy, but can they pull off the upset against Gilas? We'll find out soon. Elsewhere, players like Hu Jinkyu from China have been balling out. China's 3-0 in Group C, and whose inside-out game has been a big reason why. In their 169 rout of India, he showed why China's a podium contender. Subscribe for part 2.